You know, I'm ready. See me. Okay.
Yo, you mad close.
Knees, shoulders, head, toes, knees, go.
But I had it though.
I don't know.
Yo, when you see it, I've never got fast in my life.
You gotta grab
you
that
see how
joint.
fast I was on that.
He ain't grabbed that joint though.
I had it.
Okay,
this last one. Come on.
Alright, let's speed it.
Woo! All right, this for the podcast.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Come on.
Shoulders.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Matt. Welcome back to the Matter of Fact podcast, man. So, I'm mad excited. I feel like I'm always say I'm excited about, like, the episode, but I am excited. Because today's guest, like, it's my boy, yo. And he was one of the people when I was, like, marking out the guests who I wanted on here. I always wanted to get him on here. Our schedules was mad conflicting, but we finally got him on here. So, without further ado, y'all know I like to intro my guests the right way, so let me get my intro music for my guest real quick. This dude, I ain't gonna lie, he might be the fastest guy I know. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like on earth type junk. Like, but he's an ex-NFL player, yo. He played for the Saints, the Browns, the Packers, the Patriots. Oh, it was mad teams. Like, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a teacher. In the spirit of Black History Month, he's a Black king. So I want y'all to give it up for my boy, Joe Porter.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you for having me on, man.
Bro.
Appreciate this opportunity, and I see you doing some big things, so I'm gonna be a part of it.
Yo, Joe, thank you, bro. First of all, thank you for coming on here, bro.
Absolutely.
I always saw you as like one of the people that really inspired me to like even keep going forward. Like just knowing your story, knowing what you've been through when I first met you. Like I don't know if you remember like when we first met. Like, you remember?
Yeah.
That just sounded like a dating show or something like that.
Nah. But you were trying to you had just finished at Hudson Catholic.
Yes.
And you were trying to prepare yourself to go to it was it Nassau?
Nassau, yeah.
Nassau, and you were trying to switch positions.
Yes.
From defensive end to safety.
Exactly.
Like Sean Safety, I remember it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like how that worked type job.
Yeah.
But no, I say that because like even when I first saw you, you came in like Nike down, everything. Like you walked in mad Aki and was like, yo, like you had the bands on your shoulder and junk. I'm like, oh, this dude the truth. Because when I first heard about you, they was like, yo, he ran a 4.2. So I'm like, I know this dude the truth. Oh. So you came out there, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, he like that. Like, so the first day it was like no jokes, no nothing. It was just like, yeah, like do this warm up, do this, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But they were always like great workouts, bro, and you really like helped me to even go from DN like to safety, and it was even not just the workouts, like just the little in between like stuff you used to tell me from workout to workout really helped me in the end, bro. So I really just appreciate you for that.
Man. I got you, bro. Absolutely.
But I'm excited to have you on here today, bro, because your story is real inspirational to me. And, you know, being an ex-NFL player and, you know, get into what everybody who plays out, starting Pop Warner or whatever, like that's all their dream is to make it to the NFL. Even though that's like the hardest thing in the world, that seems impossible, but you did it.
Right.
So, like, what was, like, the road of even going like D1? I mean, you went to Rutgers, like even going D1 and making it to the NFL. Like, what did that road look like?
Well, I mean, obviously it starts in high school. You know what I mean? Like, my twin brother and I mean, he actually, just to talk about him a little quick, Jeffrey Porter, he went to the Olympics twice in 2012 and 2016. So, like, when we were younger, like, all I wanted to do was play football. Right? Like, the first time I ever saw, like, that, you know what I mean? Super Bowl, I was young. I was like 7 years old when the Cowboys played against the Bills. Way too young for that, brother. You're way too young. But, like, you know, like, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and, you know, seeing Deion Sanders eventually join the team and whatnot. Like, I was like, yo, I love this. Yeah. And from the first moment I walked out there, bro, I loved it, bro. Like, the smell of the grass, the pads. I love running laps. I love running hills.
Yeah.
I love doing tackling drill. I love conditioning. Like, I just love everything about it. Everything had a helmet feel, had a the little click when you button your chin strap.
Yeah, that's how you know you're ready type job.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't any good. Like, I was garbage.
Oh, for real?
I could not play.
Oh, dang.
No. So I started playing football when I was 7 years old. I didn't score first of all, I get a first down until like I was like 10. Like a first down.
So what you was playing? Running back?
I
or
played
like,
everything, bro. I played center, guard, tackle, DN, nose tackle, linebacker.
You was an athlete for real. Like.
No, I mean, it needs somebody to. Like, nobody want to block. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't care.
You said Joe.
Yeah, like, I don't want the pill yet.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? I just want to be on the field. So I just want to go get a hot dog after the game, get a soda. Like, I just want to go see, give me a uniform. I loved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was whack. Whack. You know what I mean? And then, in 8th grade, I was cutting up pretty bad. So my parents sent me to a school in New Brunswick. This school was St. Peter's in New Brunswick. And God bless it there because the school don't even exist anymore. Like they got
I was gonna say I never even heard
not
of
St. Peter's in Jersey City or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? St. Peter's New Brunswick. Like we were terrible. Like we didn't score a touchdown the whole season. And we only played 3 games before they cut the season out. Right.
Oh, so y'all was like a team. You going down the schedule, you like, this is a stat game type.
We homecoming. Yeah, we everybody homecoming. We everybody senior day.
Yeah.
Like, we everybody stat game.
Yeah.
Like you see somebody they had 12,000 rushing. Who did he get out? Yeah, it was against us. We was whack. So I was a freshman, and let me give some burn. Like I said, we were whack. We had nobody on the team. The team folded. But I still want to ball. Like, I want to play. You know what I mean? So I transferred back to Franklin. You know, I'm on JV. Still don't got a touchdown. Like, still haven't done nothing. But I got love the sport so much. I just kept working at it, man. And that first JV year, you know, I did okay. I had a couple of touchdowns, a couple of interceptions. But, you know, growing up, like, everybody want to play offense.
Yeah.
Everybody want to play quarterback, receiver, running back. Quarterback, receiver, or running back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Of course I want that position, but I ain't really doing my numbers over there.
Yeah.
So my mom's like, baby, why don't you just try to pick off the ball, like intercept the ball? I was like, huh. I do love Deion, you know what I mean? But like DBs don't get a lot of respect and a lot of admiration. So so I was like, all right, well, let me just focus on this, man. And then, you know, one thing led to another. My junior year, I played pretty well. I was all group, all county. But in my senior year, I played better. I was all group, all state again. All state, Super 100 team, Governor's Ball, thing like that. But
dang, tough.
But like in it's so I started to see the shift, right? Because like my numbers weren't like that gaudy. Yeah. Like I only had come out my junior year, I only had like 7 touchdowns. I mean, 7 touchdowns, but like we were 3 and 7. Like I only had like 7 tutties. So I'm like, all right, well. My brother, credit to him, like he really kind of did his research. At the time period, he was an equipment manager for Rutgers, so he kind of knew like how to kind of the recruiting game a little bit back then.
Yeah, so you know how to work it.
So yes, I went to Virginia's camp, Penn State's camp, Rutgers camp, maybe one more in there, but like like we trained for the camps. Yeah. Before what's that Rivals camp? Before that was a big thing. We went to that like the first couple years they had it. Yeah. It was like 20 heads there. That was it. You know what I mean?
Did they have the opening back then or nah? Like the Nike opening?
No. It was very like you said back then. It was low key. Like recruiting how it is now. Like it's almost like a different sport. Yeah. How it is now to how it was back then. So, but bottom line, like my brother's like, yo, you guys gotta run a good 40, bro. Like you got, you know what I mean? Like it's a meat market. Yeah. You know what I mean? You'll have like 25, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but if you too fast, if you too slow, you too small, like you're not playing
even look at you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you play big boy football, bro. Like
that's why I came to you.
Yeah, these jokers is big. Like a Division I guy when he walk in the door. Yeah. Like this guy right here, when he walked, I thought he was. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he playing somewhere.
You shout out my boy Will.
Right. I'm gonna see him somewhere. You can't see behind the camera. This dude is big, right? So when he walked through the door, I was like, I'm gonna see him in the leagues at some point.
He got a flashback.
He didn't have no gray hairs though, so I'm like, he's not as old as me.
I thought you was about to tackle him, like you saw.
Yeah, so, hold on. I played fullback. He was a linebacker. Who you was with? So anyway, I went to a lot of camps, man. I ran a couple 40s. That's really what it is, man. That's why I did. Talking about coming out to teach speed. Yes. Because like, the skills are important. Don't get me wrong. Like you gotta be able to play the position. You know what I'm saying? But like, they'll tell themselves, okay, well, if this guy is 6'3" and he runs a 4.4, like we can coach him up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if he's 5'2" and he runs a 5'4", like you can't even the basic requirements to do the thing. You know what I mean? So I went up there, I ran well, and I only had one scholarship. I went to Rutgers, I ran a good 40, had some good one-on-ones, and they offered me right there on the spot. And that was my only offer. Like nobody came. I thought Virginia was going to offer. I thought Central Michigan was going to offer. I thought Boston College was going to offer. Nobody offered. You know what I mean? I had a couple offers for track. I had one offer for track too, Seton Hall. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? And, God worked it out where, Rutgers offered me. My mom said, babe, a bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush. You got this right now. You don't know what's coming down the pipe. Nothing might not come down. sign this right now. It's an early commit. It's a verbal you can pull out of it in case you get something you like better. Nothing ever came down the pipe. So I'm still waiting on that second offer. You know what I mean? I'll be 40 this year. God, no. You know what I mean? So nothing ever came down. So my grades was decent. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to kind of, get a scholarship offer, go over there and, and do it like that. I got to Rutgers. You know how college is, man. Like, bro, I was a corner, then I was free safety, then Sean safety. You know what I'm saying? I'm on special team. You crash test dummy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stand here while this dude hit you for a while.
Yeah, practice squad.
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So I played special teams a couple games, right? And, like the next year we got to ended up starting the next year, had 5 interceptions. I'm on top of the world. And I ain't gonna talk your head off, but like after that season, it's kind of like where then like the wheels started to come off a little bit. Yeah. Towards the end of that. So that's kind of how that's like the origin story, if you will.
But even with that though, like, well, I guess I'll start from college. So what was it like the lifestyle change that you had to do to even go? Because I mean, you was undrafted.
Oh my gosh.
What was like the lifestyle change that you had to do to go from college and like to even get considered for the NFL?
Bro, let me tell bro, I tell all the time, the wackest dude on any football team in college was the man somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, they got his name on a statue and a plaque somewhere in America.
Right.
Like, you think he can't play? I promise you he'll dog most of the people you meet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, the worst people I played with in college in the league, but dude Joker's filthy. You know what I mean? So, I knew what time it was the first day I was there. So, Rutgers is, like, I came out of Franklin. And Rutgers is like right across the river.
Yeah, it's right there.
So like, I would leave, I graduated and came right over to train with them in the summertime. And I was covering a dude. I knew he ran the 4.6 and the 40. I just knew it. Bro, I pressed him. My technique was garbage. I pressed him. You know what that means? Like I was in the space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He released. I look back at the ball. I said, why he throwing the ball so far? I look back at him. He was on the other field. I said, oh, these jokers can play. You know what I'm saying? The next play, I jumped around, thought I had an interception. Dude took it right out of my hands.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't care about none of that. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, everybody can play up here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to like, oh, no, you a freshman again. You got to start from scratch. You got to learn the skills. Up that jump. You got to listen. You got to get faster, stronger, bigger. You know what I'm saying? More condition, better endurance. Like, you guys step it up because nobody up here is whack. Yeah. And I was in the old Big East, too. Like, Miami was still there. So the first time I saw Sean Taylor or Larry Fitzgerald, I was, what is that?
Yeah.
Nobody like that looked like, nobody who looked like this I saw last year playing for Piscataway. You know what I mean? I said, what is that? Like, I'm telling you, it's like, imagine the biggest person you ever met in your life. But then he's fast, and then he's strong, and then he can jump. And his name is Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
It's like
you can't beat that.
It's like, hey, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, right. So, bro, bottom line, man, I'm up there, but I feel like, if I work hard enough, because, it's true. Like, all facts of life. You put the work in, you know what I mean? Usually, not every time, but usually good things will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep chopping a tree, eventually, eventually it'll come down, right? So, bro, it was a grind. You know what I'm saying? Because like every little thing matters. Like the guy who's first round, to the guy who's undrafted, it could be a small thing. This guy got arrested. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or this guy went to a different school. This guy had more opportunities than this guy. Like it's a very small margin for error. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I just kind of realized like, all right, but the same thing going from high school to college, going from college to the league. Again, my company, I teach speed. Like, they want to see you can run. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like. Everybody in NFL, every single person can jump. Every single person can run. They're all smart. They all work hard. They're all talented. You know what I'm saying?
So which even makes it even harder to stand out.
Bro, listen, I know this is down the road, but like when I finished playing, I caught myself being an intern for the Seahawks. I was telling you a story. I was being an intern with the Seahawks. I don't know why I did that for, bro. So the first day I was there, because I knew the GM, John Snyder, from Green Bay.
Oh, snap.
The first day I was there, we sitting in the meetings, right? It's all the coach. I'm in the back of the meeting. I'm an intern, right? It's all the coaches, the GM, heck, everybody, all scouting department. That dude, John Schneider, walked to the board. You know how they have the names on the magnets on it? Yeah. We haven't had a practice yet. I didn't pick nobody from the airport. I didn't nothing yet. He walked to that board and he was like, yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. He maybe. We'll probably move. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. I'm like, oh, they already know what time it is.
Yeah, that's cold.
So yeah, the first day was the next day. So I had to pick all the guys up from the airport and the hotel because I was intern, right?
Yeah.
And I hear them all in the back of the van like, yeah, when I make the team, I'm going. I'm like,
You already got
you
cut.
already out of here. You already out of here. Right? You probably kissed your mom last night like, I'll see you after the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
It's over.
When you probably hit the group chat like, yo, I just made it to the league. Like,
No,
I'm
you
about
didn't.
to be him.
No, you didn't. Like, they already got your number. I can hear them in the back. Like, yeah, I'm going to play 3 years, get a new contract, and I'm going to go ahead. 3 years? But 3 days, you're going to be out of here, bro. Like, 3 weeks the most.
Yeah, 3 hours.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll see these jokers, bro. Like, they think they got it. We had the backup kicker. He got cut twice. I had to get him both times. I had to go get him like, bro, hey, you know they want to see you, right? You know, back then, like, you always play, you can see a playbook. Well, back then it was iPad. Like, the iPad, now it's bring your iPad and bring charger. Don't forget the charger.
So what was your conversation with them? Like, you like, yo, like.
You can't say nothing. I mean, like, because you maybe hope against hope.
Yeah.
Right? Because the first year I was there, only year I was there, Russell Wilson was a 3rd round draft pick.
Oh,
and he ended up starting that year. So, like, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But, like, you got 2 reps last game. You got
you
1
probably
rep.
not going.
Like, I've been around the way. Like, I know what time it is, bro. Like, you're not doing nothing. You the 8th receiver.
Yeah.
There's only 8 receivers. Like, what team you know carry 8 receivers?
Right.
Right. Like, this dude was a backup kicker. He the backup kicker, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the punter is the backup kicker. You have no shot at making it. Why are you shocked?
You should have known.
Yeah,
like,
you should have been here, like, you know, be happy for the experience. Take all the clothes, take so you for your kids one day.
Yeah, see,
Get the
I would have
shorts,
kept everything though. Like,
everything.
I'm like, yo, because I mean, you ain't never. I mean, if I know I'm about to get cut,
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna rack up on some shirts. Like I'm being the equipment manager's office.
Bro,
like I'm turning up.
Get the autograph. Marshawn Lynch was still there. Get his autograph. Milk as much as you can
Right.
from this experience because you gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a couple jokers, like, they was like, you know, they really, like, they was in the van crying and, like,
Dang.
you like, come on, bro. Like, you really,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
But that done really cutthroat then.
bro, that joke is crazy. Like, dudes just buy a house and they'd be like, hey, Pete, coach want to see you. Pete want to see you.
Right.
He ain't want to talk to you all camp.
Yeah, so
But
you
now
know
he
why
wanna
he's
see
going
you.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a dude, the very first day I was in the league, back in 07, I was with the Saints. And, you know, rookie minicamp is first. Back then it was for the Saints anyway. And the first day, it's Louisiana. It's a bunch of college seniors. So you know what kind of activities we was on, you know, from the end of that last bowl game or last game till rookie minicamp.
Yeah.
Nothing productive. I put it like that, right? So it's Louisiana, mind you. So it's the first day. We 20 minutes into practice. I'll never forget this. This big 330-pound defensive lineman from Maryland. He couldn't make it through none of the exercise. We individual. Like 20 minutes, we were individual period, like the early part of practice.
Yeah.
20 minutes. They had to cart him off the field. Sean Payton cut him right there on the spot. I was like, oh, they not playing. Mind you, like, we all college seniors. So, like, you know, we feeling ourselves like, of course, we the man at our schools. He went to Ohio State, right? He went to USC, you know, he went to Michigan, right? He went to Wagner, right? You know, feel yourself a little bit,
you think
bro.
you're nice.
They cut this joker so fast. Like, I check, every year I check, kind of just see what happened to him. He never got no other shot. 20 minutes. I ain't never seen nobody cut that fast before in my life. But after that, like, every day somebody's packing their stuff.
Yeah.
Every day somebody's packing their stuff. It could be a small thing. It could be like, yo, you had 2 penalties today.
Yeah.
Or we found somebody better than you. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I mean, it's pretty much they know what they want, of course.
They do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all this talk about, like, we a family and we it's not.
Yeah, ain't none of that.
No, because they find something, a better option, you old news, bro. You out the door, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's a business type junk. So, like, even with you though, so how was it when you got in there, and like you was there for some time? Like, I know you played more than like 3 games, so it's like you was there for like at least a season. Was it like, dang, I don't think I'm about to get cut, or they do the same way?
It's always hanging over you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, eventually, like, that grade
that's
is coming to
true.
get you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, football, NFL football is like, it's like life. Like, you know, eventually I'm gonna check you out of here. You just don't know when.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, eventually they're gonna tap on your shoulder. You're gonna be sitting in a meeting, somebody gonna hear you tap. You gonna hear a tap. You gonna look.
Log off for me. Like.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody looking like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, eventually it's coming to get you. The first time I got cut, just like this dude, this backup kicker I was telling you about, right? The first time I got cut, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But how couldn't you, right? They drafted 2 corners. They signed one in free agency. They bring in You the last corner on the why? How you won't see this coming?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, it is cutthroat. They will get you out of there in a second, unless you like, you know, you added value to the
Like you like a first round draft pick.
They'll give you a bunch of leeway.
So even being like undrafted, I mean, of course, you probably got that hanging over your head. Like, yo, I'm probably not gonna be. So you probably thinking going in, like, I gotta do everything right.
Everything.
Yeah.
You can't, because like the first round draft pick, let's say you come in at wide receiver, right? Let's say you get, you know, let's say Malik Neighbors came in last year for the Giants, right? A typical session might last you, like, you know, a team period might last like 25 plays. Yo, he'll get like 13, 14 of them plays. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll bring like maybe a guy that they had signed free agency, right? He'll get like another, like, I don't know, 5 or so or whatever, maybe 10, like whatever. I can do math, but you'll get the rest. You get like a couple plays. They don't throw you the ball, none of them plays.
Yeah.
So like, oh, you didn't produce.
Yeah, I ain't get no chance
I ain't
to.
the ball, but that's what it is. Like that's how it is. Like it's not equal playing field. Like you walk, it's like being a black in America. Like you already behind everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't believe you didn't rise up and overcome and like they was 20 minutes ahead. The race was 25 meters.
Yeah.
We ran at 40. You 30. You already 39 yards in.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so it's like that.
Do?
It's unfair, inherently. You know what I'm saying? You walk in, you know that.
Yeah.
So what you got to do is you got to find the best spot for you. So I tell all the young boys I coach and I train, you know what I'm saying? Like, find your best opportunity. Like, so let's say, I'm going to go to the Browns, they whack. Boy,
they
give you a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. San Fran was offering me a decent contract, and I only had to compete against one guy that they drafted in the 5th round. But my dumb ass, I went to New Orleans, and they brought in 3 people, and they gave him like $25 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's $25 million against your, by the time period back then, $275,000.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
Scraps. Like,
You out of here, bro. You out of here. Yeah, they did that tap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, you stupid or you dumb. You know what I mean? But that's what it is, bro. Like, they coming to get you. They eventually coming to get you. And my second year in the league, I think second or third year, like when Peyton Manning got cut from the Colts,
I ain't gonna lie. That's when, like, even seeing that, because I think I was like, I don't know, maybe pop one, and then seeing that, I'm like, yo, it's really up for anybody.
Anybody.
Like, if Peyton Manning get traded, like,
bro, you remember at the time period, like there was a real conversation. Who was a better player, Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
Like both of them was on Mount Rushmore, the greatest ever. So people didn't really know, like, okay, who was the one?
Right.
Who was one of them one? You know what I mean? They both was like that.
Yeah.
Tom Brady hadn't won like the next 4 or so yet. You know what I mean? So there was kind of, and they cut Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
We was like, oh, they can get anybody can get back now. Anybody's open for it. Like they walk you into that room. Mm-hmm. They put you in the back of trunk of a car and take you on a long ride. Like anybody gonna get whacked at any point.
Right.
Please keep your head on the swivel. Do everything you can. Don't you know what I mean? Don't buy that house yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro, out there, bro.
So seeing that, like, when you got cut, did you what would I say? I mean, would you consider that failure? Or like, would you consider it like?
Because everybody get cut. Like I said, after seeing Peyton Manning get cut, like, and all my heroes growing up. I mean, eventually, you get the axe. I mean, Deion never got the axe, but like, they tell you with so many words, like, look, we're going to restructure your contract.
Yeah.
Hey, look, would you mind being like a mentor? That's how it starts. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you kind of face facts. Like, like I'm, even the old timers, like I'm 32 years old, but like I'm 32, 33 years old.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm too expensive. He's younger, faster, stronger. He's cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see right on the wall, and a lot of old timers, like, they don't want to realize, they don't want to see it. Like, don't let's put you at the pasture. Like, just go out a little ahead, a little before them too late. Like, nobody want to see like an old superstar. Like, I remember seeing my heroes, man, like towards the end.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah, like I love Reggie White, but towards the end of it, like he went to the Panthers at the end, seen Jerry Rice at the end.
Yeah.
Even Deion towards like the last couple of years of Ravens, like it was like, I wish you would checked out maybe a year or two before.
Yeah.
Ed Reed at the end.
You gotta go out gracefully. I feel like,
you
gotta go out gracefully. I think the only person that went out gracefully was Tom Brady for real. Like I don't think anybody.
He went out like but like Brett Favre his last year. Like I can just go on and on and on. Like that last year was just whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's Emmitt Smith. Like, oh, this ain't it. Nah, brother. Andre Johnson.
Yeah.
When he lost the backup with the Titans.
Yeah, like what you doing, yo? Just
we don't want to remember this.
So I got a I'm mad. This is a personal question. Did you ever like make it on the Madden yet?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was playing with yourself
Yeah,
on Madden?
yeah. I had like a 52 rating. I was terrible. You know, I went there and jacked up all the ratings though. I was at 99.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have went up there like
I
turn
gave
all my
myself all the
VCs up. Like I would have started
I gave
wilding.
myself the bag, bro. Like
Yeah.
I broke the salary cap scale in the game. Like I gave away all the draft picks to sign myself.
Where
What? Of course. Who
I
would
would
do
have
that?
did the same thing. But that's mad tough though. Like, 'cause I feel like even coming up, it's like a dream. You played yourself in Madden.
Yeah.
So you was in what, like starting with like 2009
remember.
up to like 2011 or something.
I was in, I think, I was the Raiders, so I think Madden 2010, I think.
That's tough.
And then, because the Green Bay years, a lot of that was practice squad, so I wasn't in that one. I was in college football, like, don't laugh, bro. College football, like, 2005.
Damn. How old was I?
Yeah, I was in that one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the, CB number 24.
Word on the back of the...
I was in that one.
Yo.
Super Mario Brothers 1.
But so after like, getting cut from the NFL, how did you handle? Well, I guess what was life like when you thought like,
I was devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the Saints cut, when you get that tap on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I was devastated. Oh, I'm sorry. I was devastated, bro. I tore my hotel room. I was pissed because you've been a man your whole life.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever told you you're not good enough before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So every time somebody tell you you're not good enough, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like what you mean?
what? How dare you speak to me like this? You know what I'm saying? So I was pissed, bro. Like, I mean, I was in a dark place. I wasn't a believer yet. You know what I mean? I wasn't saved just yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was on a plane ride home. Like, I hope this plane crashed right here, bro. Like, I cannot go back to Jersey. I cannot land in EWR like this. They're going to be like, I just left like 2 months ago. I see Mom.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you after the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? To go home, I feel like I let everybody down. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I said, I can't believe this. Like, this is ridiculous. My dad, at the time period when he was still alive, like, he had stage 4 cancer, lung cancer. So I was like, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do it for my father and everything. Come home. He like,
like, what happened?
yeah, you feel bad. You embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to see my girl. I don't want to see nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to the sub shop. I don't want to hang out.
Yeah.
You trying to put the hood over your head? You know what I mean? But it was
Like, Joe, that's you? Like,
yeah,
nah,
it was
that
devastating.
ain't-
And it's crazy because, like I said, failure is a part of the journey, man. And then the last time I got cut by the Raiders, at that point I was just through. I was like, hey, my body was tired. I was exhausted. I was like, cool. You know what I mean? Like, I go home. It's no big deal. But yeah, I mean, you kind of you gotta have you gotta have any real movie or any real show has like a great villain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the hero can overcome and be a better version of himself. So that's kind of how I look at setback and failure. Like, it's necessary for you to be a true self. You know what I mean? And so. That's how we made it.
I mean, did you try like CFL, arena, nothing like that?
Oh my gosh, bro! So when the Saints cut me, they cut me second to last cut. So August 20th, something like that. And I didn't get signed by the Packers. So people ask me like, how long you play? I say 4 years, but like, it's what I mean. Like, it's not a straight 4 years, right?
Yeah.
So they cut me in August, and I don't get signed by the Packers until like Thanksgiving.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah, I'm at home. I'm broke.
Yeah.
Like, I got no money. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, oh, man, eventually a trial will come through. So, I had a couple trials with the Packers, and that one eventually will materialize. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't see the end goal, but, like, this one's going to be – it's going to be a flower later on.
Yeah.
But for now, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're still working out, still keeping that. Yeah.
But, like, it's September. I'm not getting a phone call. It's October. I'm not getting nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a couple tryouts sprinkled in there. You know what I'm saying? But like nothing. I had no my money is huge. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna maybe try, arena. Right. Canada's a little bit too far off this point, but I try arena. You know what I'm saying? So I did a tryout with the New Jersey Generals, wherever it was, New Jersey Dragons, I think, something like that.
Yeah, the Dragons.
And the Colorado Rush. Right. Allegedly, I ran a 4.42 at the Colorado Rush trial, allegedly.
Dang, for real?
Yeah, my grandmother, God rest her soul, my great aunt, she called my grandmother. She fixed me, she's from the South too. She fixed me strawberries and bacon. So that's
the G code. And I was about to say,
if you want to run fast, you got to run strawberries and bacon. And then
You see, you ain't tell me that though. Back in the day, I would have ran a 4.2.
Right, 4.22. But I had nothing, right? So I have a job. I work at a gym. I make no money, right? I was the worst, bro. I was terrible. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, you got to go on the floor and prospect. You know what I mean? Try to get people to sign up for your personal training.
Yeah.
Nobody ever signed up with me. I had nothing. My girl was giving me money, man. I was so embarrassed. You know how it is, a man.
Nah, that's
your
real,
pride
though.
is impacted. We out for her birthday, and like I had no money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she wanted to go out to dinner with some of her friends. I was like, all right, let's go, man. Like, I don't know how much the guy gonna have to provide for this one. You know what I mean? You know? So I never forget, she slid me some money under the table so I could pay for it. So my pride would be intact.
Oh, that's real.
Bro, after that, I was like, you can have whatever you want. When I'm on top, you're gonna be on top. Whatever you want. I just bought a new car too. So like whatever you want, you're gonna always have. You know what I'm saying? But
that's real.
It weighs on your senses, you know, on your identity. I've always been a football player, so I don't have this anymore. So you got to redefine yourself. Like football is it's what I do, but it's not who I am. Type.
Yeah.
Thing, you know what I mean? So.
And then transitioning to that into a teacher, like, did you even think in your wildest dreams that you would even become
Absolutely
a teacher?
I mean, when I was little, I was all right, football players all I want to do, but like teacher would be cool.
Yeah.
I like kids, you know what I mean? I like the content, you know. So I was like, I was at home. I finished playing with the Raiders, and I was like, "What I'm gonna do? Now? I'm only 25. Like,
Yeah.
with the rest of, I got a long time to go
Right.
before I check out. You know what I mean? I got
Nah,
a long
for
way to
real.
go. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do? So I was like, all right, well, before I get that next call, right? That last call never came, but as I'm waiting on that next call, right? I'm like, all right, well, I'll substitute teach. I like kids, you know. Maybe I could, you know, hang out with them during the day and hang out with them after school, you know, football practice or whatever. Maybe a little volunteer work. So I started subbing in North Brunswick, and I was like, you know what? This ain't bad, right?
Yeah.
It was a pre-K autistic class, and I loved it. I remember that was got to be 2014. And 2012. And I still remember every single one of those kids' names.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's love.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, they were at the classroom every now and then, and sometimes they wet themselves, but I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? This ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't bad. So I was like, well, let me, and because I was sub at the elementary school and I was sub at the high school, I was like, this ain't bad. My mom was like, here go my mom again. Your mama, she just knows things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She can just feel it.
All the time.
She was
bro.
like, babe, why don't you just be a teacher? I was like, huh, why not? You know what I'm saying? I saw how much they make. I was like, it's not that bad. You supplement it with like a coaching and a track and you know, whatever. My business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one thing led to another. I had to go back to Rutgers to get some credits, like 6 more credits. But, you know, I did that and, you know, interviewed a couple places, got on at Franklin, and the rest is history.
Yeah. But I think, well, congrats for even doing that, because it's like being in that dark place. I feel like when you giving your all to football and it don't work out, but you still out here working out, still doing everything you're trying to do and figure stuff out, usually people would just be like, you know what, like, forget it. Or like, I'm going to just go, like, be whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's tough that you even still went and like looked at other stuff and then just like, I don't know, kind of give up on life and just feel like, you know, what's the point of doing anything type junk.
Right.
But I feel like you really transitioned over and just use your hard work that you're using in football and try to use it into the teaching junk. And
Yeah, because you be told me, like, everybody go through hard times, man. Like, not just you, like the single mom trying to raise, you know, these kids, and, you know, the construction worker, the plumber, like, everybody out here trying to grind, but, like, you have to have hardship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible don't ever say, like, you have a great, easy life. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a grind. You know what I'm saying? Things going to be hard. Maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year.
Yeah.
But it's not going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, you know, a lot of people say, like, you know, life, you know, it's not like it's always going to uphill, but, like, it's valleys and peaks. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it projects upward. But, like, how you going to be able to relate in my situation? How you going to be able to relate to somebody struggling? The kids growing up, if you just quit. How you gonna look your son in the face, daughter in the face, and be like, you gotta work hard. You ain't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna as a man look them, posterity, your grandchildren in the eye and be like, nah, you gotta go after your dream when you know you didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, at least, even if it don't work out, right? I never made the $20 million. I never got to the Pro Bowl. I never got to the Hall of Fame. But, like, I gave everything I had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I go home, I'm like, you know what? I really gave it a shot.
Right.
You know what I mean? I tried it. I had a couple of years, you know, it was cool. I made some great experiences, and, you know, I met some really good people. A lot of people I still talk to this day. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I went for it. And you don't at least, we never give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like football. You know what I mean? Life is like football. Like, you got a chance to make a play, opportunity, go for it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You sit in the barbershop, you know, if I would have, but you didn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take a shot at it, though. Like, so what? You gonna miss? You gonna miss every sitting at the crib doing nothing?
Yeah, exactly.
At least go for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, bro. I go for it.
Yeah. Nah, and that's what's up. So what are you Like, are you instilling that into your kids to like today, like with your teaching and like coaching?
100%.
Like,
But yo, you know what I found out? The older you get, the kids are all the same, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say that, but like, you tell them something blue in the face. Like, don't do this. Do this. You know what I'm saying?
And they do it their way.
And they still like some people. I mean, I guess experience like they need it anyway. You got to touch that stove to know it's hot. I told you it was hot. You want to burn your hand. Like I tried to scare you back. You know what I'm saying? But some people, but a lot of kids are good, man. Like they'll listen and they'll take heed. You know what I'm saying? But like most of us, I think back to when we was young.
yeah,
Like my parents told me everything I'm telling the kids now. I thought I knew better. You know what I'm saying? But I spit it to them straight. Like, look, you know what I mean? Like, if you take these steps, like, just think about it, right? Like, if you bake a macaroni and cheese and you put like vinegar and like, you know what I mean, dirt in it, we thought was gonna happen.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, you chilling in school right now, like, you know, like eventually, like, it's gonna circle back, right? It's gonna spin the block on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what it is. That's how life works.
Do you think this generation has lost like the concept of hard work, or you think?
Yeah, no, I think that's timeless. You know what I mean? There's people my parents' age that just expect to be given to them.
Well, I mean, because now it's like, I guess this generation has like AI and like you go on Chat GPT, you don't really got to study like that, and it's like it just got everything that's in front of you. So it's like, you know, I mean, you're not really. I'm not saying they not working hard, but it's kind of just easier to like do things now.
100%,
So
100%.
yeah,
They definitely have more resources at their disposal. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, from 10,000 BC to today, like every generation has had, you know, things easier. Like
Yeah.
My generation, we had the internet. And my parents went to the library. Like their parents had like stone tablets. You know what I mean? Like everything got a little bit easier than the last. And there's still some lazy jokers. Like I teach class, like, I'm like, bro, you can't barely read, but like this sound, like this is like, you know, Maya Angelou wrote it. Like, come on, bro, like you ain't write this, right? Like, you know, I got you, right?
Yeah,
like
like,
you can
come on.
use it to help you. Like, give me some
Yeah.
ideas, like help me, you know, chat. How do I start the, you know what I mean, the essay on Frederick Douglass? Like, yeah, 100%. But don't be lazy, bro. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? And I say, like, if you try and it don't work out, you tried, and we'll correct it because eventually it's gonna come out.
Right.
You know what I mean? You'll get to school, you'll get to life, and boy, you can't read. Like, bro, I had a teammate. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm not. But I had a teammate when I was with the Oakland Raiders. This joker could not read.
dang. But you can hit somebody though. Like that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
we can play. You know what I'm saying? So unless, I ain't gonna say his name though.
Yeah, please though.
So unless you 6'3" and you run the 40 and 4.3 and you could jump a 40-inch vertical, please, bro, learn how to read.
Yeah.
Like for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like in life, this is a skill you have to have.
Yeah, you gotta know how to read.
Yeah, like, you know, so yeah, it's 100%. It is easier, but like people have just like regressed to like the new state. You know what I mean? It's like when you get a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, like you love it for like 5 minutes, maybe a week, and then like it's like I want the next thing.
See something new,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like some sneakerheads like, oh, this is clean today. Then tomorrow it's like, well, I want something else. You know what I mean? Like you always adjust to your situation.
Yeah.
So like it's easier, but like you'll find something wrong. You'll find something else to look at.
Right.
Because you're not content. You haven't done it the right way. You know what I mean? So we're always looking for things out there. It'll never be enough. You know what I mean? So
which one you think was harder, like teaching kids or playing in the NFL?
ooh, probably teaching kids.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder because the league, like, you know, like, okay, X equals Y. Like, I gotta make this play. You'll be talking to a kid. Plenty times I've been in front of the board doing my thing, right? Think I'm killing the lesson, and the kids look at me like, yeah, I'm on it, right? I hear the music playing in the background. I'm getting rid of myself. Like, I'm feeling it. I get to their test. I be like, I know this little baby didn't say South Virginia is the capital of Florida. I said, oh, nah. You know what I mean? Because, like, each kid is, like, their own. I mean, each kid is, it sounds like, you know, cliche, but each kid is different. You know what I mean? Like, they're like their own separate planet. Like, what motivates you might not motivate your sister or your father or me. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people is pretty basic. Like, I want to get this grade, go to college, make money.
Yeah.
Some people, you know what I mean? Like, I actually care about the content. Some people, I just want to do it so I don't get beat when I go home. You know what I mean? Some people do it like you just to pass the time. It's gonna be good because it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So each one of the kids, like, just that's the hardest part, to kind of find them, kind of like, you know, figuring out what's going to like be the thing that motivates them and make them kind of, you know, hungry, because everybody's different. You know what I mean? So. Football. I mean, football. It's football. You kind of what you gotta do.
Yeah,
to
just do
achieve
your job.
the goal. Yeah, but teaching, like, you don't really know. You know what I mean? And then like I teach social studies, so it's always something different, man. Like it's always something like an issue, right? So like when they say, "Oh, the kids aren't learning," like they mean social studies, right? Like it's talking about math.
Yeah, they talking
about
about
us specifically. We teaching our kids, like, you know, DEI and critical race. They talking about us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Specifically calling us out. You know what I mean? So, you know, stuff like that, like trying to navigate. You know what different polls, I guess, on the content of the curriculum. You know, I had a parent one time when I was a Franklin pull me aside. You know, he wanted to know why I wasn't teaching about, what was it? I forget now, but I think it was 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
the
slavery.
movie?
Yeah. He was like, I was like, sir, did you read this? Like, I am teaching it. That's why you have to sign the release form.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, he was embarrassed, so he tried to change the whole subject and be like how important it was to Black history. I'm like, do you see me right here?
Yeah.
You see, I'm black, right?
Yeah.
You can see me. It was before COVID. Like, it wasn't virtual. You could look right at I'm black. What do you think I'm doing here? You know what I mean? So he was upset. Yeah. So, you know, but then you have some other parents that want to know, well, how come we doing this? Why that? Like, we doing too much of this, too much of that. Like, it's always, bro, listen, I teach about 200 years, but I can't do everything. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do everything, bro. So, yeah, 100% teaching kids is probably more challenging.
Yeah, I'll probably say that because, I mean, you actually, like, raising, like you implementing stuff into the kids.
Yeah.
And, I mean, teachers is important because I remember, I don't know, I probably ain't listened to a lot of my teachers, but one teacher that I really listened to, and shout out my boy Trippy, but one teacher I really listened to was my chemistry teacher, and I don't think it's really what he was teaching, but it was more of, like, he was always there, like, at the school. Like, he was always trying to help type jump.
Right.
So I think the teachers that's really, like, you show you care about the kid, like, you going after school. Like, he always had tutoring after schools. Like, if you come, you come. Like, I'm here.
Right.
And I think, like, those teachers that stay around and actually, like, help and implement people's lives, even, like, what you doing with coaching.
Yeah.
I think it really, like, means something.
Yeah, you got to be there for the kids. I mean, the kids won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You know what I mean? That's bottom line. Like, if you know somebody care about you, like, you can dog cuss them, basically. You know what I mean? Like, if they know you care about them, like, you go the extra mile, you'll show up. Like, for my class, like, I always, like, when their birthdays come up, I always put, like, the slide, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, happy
on
birthday
the
or
thing,
something.
and I get, like, a little snack. You know what I mean? I try to make a point to get to their JV softball games. Let me tell you, bro, there is nothing more lame than the JV softball game. But they want to see you there because it's important to them.
It means something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to go to, like, a gymnastics competition or cheerleading, but, like, they're there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's very important to the kids. 'Cause a lot of them, like, nobody show up for them. As a Franklin special, like, we had a big, black and brown demographic. And, like, nobody was, like, I would be, like, Clay, for instance, like, he was somebody that you worked out with back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, his parents were great. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of parents, like, I raised this kid 4 years. I never saw you. I never met you. Never. You know what I mean? I'm with your kid every day in the school. I check him in the hallway, football practice, track practice. And I drop the kids off at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, stuff like that, you might be the only person that can impact their life. You know what I'm saying? How many of us had coaches or people in our life who wasn't our, maybe our parents, our biological parents, but grandparents, aunts, uncles, older siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to be there, bro. Like, that's how, like, every villain story starts. You know what I'm saying? They was a good person.
Yeah.
And then nobody was there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, had you been there, knock some sense into them or support them, show love, hug them.
Right.
Call them on their birthday. Like, no, you wasn't there. So now, like, this is what we get. You know, so no, I took, like, listen, when I was in college, like I said, I was focused on football and in track. I wasn't focused on school. I think I got my degree. I wasn't like a dumbass. I got my degree, but when I took this all the time, like, the other teachers in the school district, like, they went to school for teaching, everything like that. Like, I wasn't really me. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is my lessons might not be like, I'm not like a Rhodes Scholar. You know what I'm saying? I know my content, like, back and front, but, like, one thing I do hang my hat on is my ability to connect with the students, like, rapport. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, if the kids know you care about them, bro, you can, like, they'll be with you forever. You know what I mean? Like, they'll hold on to some of the lessons. Like, they'll listen to you.
Yeah.
But like you gotta show them that you care. It don't matter. You gotta show them that you care though, 100%.
Do you think you find it like a challenge to reach every kid, or?
Yeah, I mean, some kids, bro, like, you know, like Mr. Porter's voice, you know, don't reach them. But there's somebody in their life that could talk to them.
Yeah.
So if you got to drive down to the neighborhood and, you know, talk to big bro, somebody out there to get to reach this kid, usually moms, or you find somebody, like, or maybe somebody on a team, for instance, older person that went through that they respect, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's hard. That part is hard because you don't really know who's going to be the person that that can kind of reach them, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, but there's got to be. I mean, I learned this early on, but there's somebody there. Somebody that's gonna be like, "Yo, just get. You got a problem with Matt? You know, call Mr. Newsom. He gonna get it straight."
Yeah.
So it might not be you, but like it's that threat of somebody else.
Word,
you know what I mean? And
like,
you know, kids are kids, man. You know how they are. Like, they want to show out for their friends. The boys especially, they want to put on the show. You know what I mean? And they want to put on a show in front of other boys. You know what I mean? The girls are usually like a lot more mature. I think women mature faster than men. So I don't think I know that.
Yeah.
They mature way faster than men. It's like 10 years almost. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but finding that person in their life that has that pull over them is critical. Like, at first, you would try to reach them on a human level. And then secondly, just try to find somebody who can bring the hammer down.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Joe, I got a couple more questions, and then we're going to get into like a little game at the end type jump.
Yeah, I got you.
So the first question is, what's a lesson you wish you learned early in life?
Oh, one? Just one? Oh, my Lord.
Or two. I mean, like,
probably the biggest lesson I wish I would have learned when I was younger was attention to detail. Right? It's the small things. Not just in football. Football, of course.
Yeah.
Right? Noticing the receiver splits or, you know, taking time to kind of like, you know, read the quarterback shoulder movement, things like that. Oh, of course. Details matter. You know what I'm saying? But even life, right? You try to pick up girls. Like, they know, like, your shoe's not tied, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, your breath smell. You got no belt on.
You got no cologne on.
The smallest thing. You know what I mean? Like, women, I'm sorry, I have to go back to women, but, you know, they pick up on the smallest thing. You're not looking at that.
Yeah.
Could you cut your nails?
Right. That's
You
a
know
big
what I
one.
mean? Like, you missed that part. You know what I mean? So the small things matter. Did you put gas in the car? You got an interview tomorrow. Did you put gas in the car? Like, how you bought you know where you going? You know what I mean? It's a small, did I bring a coat?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just preparing, like doing the little things. I refuse to do the little things. You know what I mean? I thought I could show up on the field and just, I'm fast as anybody, I'm just gonna make it happen.
Right.
But what happens if he's fast too? Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And like I didn't pick that up for a while. I did shower, I did brush my teeth. You know, I did, you know what I mean?
God.
But like I didn't pick it up. Remember, I started training you. I said, man, you always look kind of clean. Like how you always look sharp. You know what I mean?
Nobody faulted you for like.
Yeah, you
know what
look
I'm saying?
sharp. Like this
Know
guy
what you know, Joe.
he always looks good.
Yeah.
All the time. Because like what happens if he meets somebody right here after the session? You know what I'm saying? He ready to go. He look good.
Gotcha.
He ready to, you know what I'm saying? Your dad would bring the waters. You guys were always on time. He'd bring the waters. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised when people show up to my training session with no water.
Nah, that's facts.
Your dad would bring extra water for everybody.
Yeah, yo.
Because he didn't bring none. He didn't bring none.
Yeah.
It's 100 degrees out here.
And I had to pack that junk. So
Yeah,
it's kinda like,
the essential waters. Yeah, they was, I still
Word.
drink those. Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
was it.
you know what I mean. But like stuff like that, like details, bro. You get an oil change?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Cause now the car about to explode. And stuff like that. Like, did you pay your rent this month? You didn't pay your cell phone bill. You shocked when they cut it off? You didn't pay your car note. They about to repo it. Be on top of your game.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I try to teach my sons, God, listen, the details, bro. Like, get up early, get there early. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things matter. You know what I mean? Like, this is small things. They make a big difference. You tip, when you go to the barbershop, you tip them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they control your life for the next 2 weeks.
No, facts, yo. Like, even when when it's time to like start shaping you up, I just stop laughing. Like, ain't nothing funny no more. It's like,
Yeah, he can show your life.
yeah, you bugging. I ain't about to.
You doing it?
Yeah, shout out Fernando, yo. You know what I mean?
You could. You could. Now you gotta walk around, old chippy lineup boy, for the next.
Yo, that just
2
be so
weeks.
real, though. I swear, like, he be saying something mad funny, and he
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, and I'm older. I'm almost 40. You know what I'm saying? He messed my lineup. You know, it might be a wrap.
Yeah, ain't coming back.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta tighten up. again, smart women notice your lineup being sharp. You know, I'm married now, so I don't got to worry about it no more. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Back when I was still in the market, like everything got to be clean. You meet the love. You was always clean. You know what I'm saying? You meet the love of your life. She in the parking lot. You know what I mean? You like, oh, Matt look good. He ready.
Yeah.
You got a clean shirt ready to go. I said, this
I'm
boy is
saying.
on it.
That's why I hate when people.
Be like him. I'm telling
That's
you.
why I hate if like somebody see you on a day where it's like you got your I don't want nobody to see me clothes on. Then it's like but that's why I always try to be like you know what I'm saying a little something. But
You always look sharp. I got five. Listen, I got whatever you doing.
I learned it from my mother. Yo. Shout out my mother.
Boy, always look good. Always look good. I'm like, God, dog, I'm 30. I'm almost 40. I can't get like him. I can't get like him. But it's not too late for me though.
But okay, next question. How do you handle failure?
True story. I handle failure for the first 12 hours. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm throwing things right. Like the other day, shout out to my son. Right, we were in a meet on Wednesday. That boy did not run great. Man, it was a quiet car ride home. The next day, I'm teaching. I'm not saying nothing to the kids. I'm just thinking about this race. I'm like, all right, 12 hours expired. All right, we go from here. You know what I'm saying? But I give myself like time to kind of go crazy. Like look in the mirror, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on, like, what's happening? Like, pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But for the first 12 hours, I feel all those emotions.
Dang,
Sadness, anger, guilt. Yeah, I feel it all. I'm a highly like neurotic, emotional person. Like I feel like emotions intensely.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If I'm happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I'm angry, like some people can have the ability to kind of hide their emotions.
Yeah.
That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm happy, I'm buying everybody drinks. You know what I mean? Whatever you get a slushy, everybody.
Man.
But if I'm mad, bro,
I remember when you came pissed because we just running the whole workout. It's like
I'm not in a good mood today.
it's like yo, what up, Joe? He like yo on the line. It's like
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what's up. Like
and I can't like it matriculates to every part of my life. So me and my wife get into to an argument. Oh, my client's gonna feel it. Yeah, we're on the line.
Yeah, we felt that. I'm
Yeah.
What did I do? Like
I can't believe this girl told me to put the seat down. You know what? Everybody start running, bro.
you got to push in the car and junk. Like
yeah, but I feel those emotions. I don't try to hide them because it'll be bad if you try to bottle things up. Yeah. Right. Like if you bottle your emotions up, anger, resentment, like it'll eventually creep out. And in severe situations, it'll creep out physically. Yeah. So they might develop so hypertension, heart disease, like stress can kill you, like literally.
Yeah, no, for real.
There's studies on this. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're having a highly emotional day where like you need to feel that. Yeah. To have an outlet, whether you go work out, whether you go, hit a pillow, like whatever it is, like you gotta flush that out. You just like back it up, it's gonna come out and it's gonna come out very unhealthy. And like I said, worst case scenario, it'll kill you down the road. You know what I mean? Like a lot of resentment. I'm just going to keep to myself. Like, I don't want to do that. Right. Get a therapist or something. Talk to somebody, anybody, but don't do that. You know what I mean? So I feel that. And eventually, you kind of like your brain cuts back on. Like, yeah, you know what, bro? Like, I'm making a big deal out of this. Like, he didn't run a PR, but like he wasn't slow. I mean, he won the race, so it's like, all right, it's not that bad. Yeah. My wife still love me. My kids still love me. God still love me. Like, how bad is this? You know what I mean? I'm talking about a race. Like, relax, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I think you notice that too. Like, once you really sit down, I was talking to my boy the other day. It was like, yo, once you like say, like, I guess the bad thing that happened out loud, you see how crazy it sounds. Yeah. And then it's like, because in your head you convince yourself that anything's right, but you say that junk out loud, then it's like, oh yeah, that dude kind of sounded stupid.
Yeah, like, I don't even know why I'm pissed off because somebody cut you off in traffic.
Yeah, and it's like
you cut somebody off yesterday,
right?
Yeah, I was with you. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? But like when you hear yourself say it, that's like it's fact. You're like, well, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it'd be like,
or at least not that serious.
Yeah,
I made a big deal out of this. You know what I mean? 100%. Like I know at home, I don't know. I'll come in the house and. Because like I need my ego stroked because I'm a toxic man. Like if I walk in the house and like everybody don't greet me within the first 5 seconds, we got a problem. You know what I mean? The king has returned.
Yeah, like,
I want to
pay the bills around here.
Playing, we hear like a harp in the background. I want you to high five it. Yeah, we won a Super Bowl with confetti fall from the thing. I came home one time and like he was on a video game. He was upstairs. She was in the bathroom. I said, I can't believe this.
Yeah,
I was mad for like 10 minutes. I was mad. I was like, are you for real? Like you're not serious. Right?
Yeah,
you look dumb. You know what I mean? But I'm toxic. I don't know. I'm getting better though, so we fix it.
This is a question I gotta ask all my guests. It's called it's the MAC question. So it's an acronym for where you made a transition or a turnaround. So it's like a moment thing. So what would you say was your Matt moment like in life?
Oh my gosh, I had a bunch of them. We could do. You want to do sports, personal?
You can do anyone. We can do both.
Sports. I think when I realized that I had to turn thing, kind of, do a 180, is like when I got cut that first time. You know what I mean? When I got released from the Saints, I had to realize like, wait, other people out here on the planet exist, and they're good players, and they also deserve success. You know what I mean? The other team is trying to win too. There's guys who want your spot. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you have been doing, it hasn't been enough.
Yeah.
Right? And the solution is going to have to be moving forward. You're going to have to do more. So, like, you thought this little training regiment you had worked well, and it did in high school, maybe in college, but, like, this is the league. It's the NFL. So you got to perform and definitely perform and definitely prepare like it's big leagues because it is. Everybody wants a shot. You know what I mean? Like, in high school, Pop Warner, everybody gets a shot. When the league, you got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, realizing that. And you know what? If you put all the chips on the table, you go hard, and it doesn't work out, at least you could, like now I realize it now, like later on in life, like, because eventually you apply those same concepts, in the NFL that you learn to get to your dream in other parts of your life. And there's no way, if you do as best you can in your marriage, in your relationships, in your job, in your entrepreneurship, in your podcast, like there's no way it won't work out. Like there's no way. Like there's no way. It's like, as I said like earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like you making macaroni and cheese, you putting vinegar and dirt in it, like you gonna get it. But if you put like, love and effort and time into it, you'll get the end result. Like it's impossible. If you do 100, call outs a day, 100 reach outs a day, you post 100 times a day, you're not gonna tell me it's not gonna grow. Yeah. Like it's impossible. It's actually impossible. You know what I'm saying? And personally, this might be something that I realized relatively recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have control over your mindset, right? So, like, a lot of times, like, I might let negative things, creep into my headspace. But, like, no, the Bible say, like, take every thought captive. Like, be mindful of what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a passive victim in your own life. Like, if you shift, your mindset, right? Your mindset will then come out in how you feel and how you move around, and now come out in your performance. You know what I'm saying? So it goes from your thoughts to your emotions to your physical state to your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it starts with you can make the thought in your mind. You can change things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I realized that recently. Like I said, everything I learned now. I'll try to get to guys like yourself, the young guys. Because, like, for me, like I said, I'm almost 40, man. Like, I'm almost halfway done with it. You know what I mean? So I wish I go back. And actually, a time machine, go back and be like, I wish I would have did this. Yeah. I think everybody says that. Your mom, your parent, everybody says, I wish, if I knew then what I know now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a billionaire by now, bro.
But, I mean, that's why I pay to, like, listen to people like you, like, at my age. Because it's like, I feel like y'all got all the gems. And, I mean, y'all don't know. I don't want to offend, but, like, I mean, y'all know everything. But y'all know a lot of stuff that we don't know.
Well, you know what's crazy? Like, those things that are important for success, like those are timeless. Yeah. Like they've been around since 10,000 BC.
Exactly.
You just thought like there was some kind of secret. Boy, ain't no secret. Get up early, stay late, grind. Right. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Like exercise, eat right, go to bed on time. You know what I'm saying? Like keep your headspace clear. Stay positive, persevere. Like I'm not the first person to say these things. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my grandchildren's grandchildren. 200 years gonna be saying it. Yeah. It's the same thing, bro. It don't change. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen before. I had times of period where I had tons of money in my account. Like tons of money. You know what I'm saying? And times where I had $2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like no matter what, it's like a grade in school, my students. It's like a number on the field, touchdowns, whatever. Like those numbers don't define you. You know what I'm saying? Like if your headspace is in the right space, like you'll be a success. You know? That's it, man.
So it's the last question, then we're going to do the game. But what's one piece of advice you would give to a young kid that's trying out, trying to go to the leagues in high school right now, Pop Warner right now, and they just trying to make it? Like, what's one piece of advice you would tell them?
Oh, lock in and be confident. Lock in. You know what I'm saying? Not lock in because you got to put the effort in. No matter how much confident you are. Yeah. If you don't shoot a basketball, like you're not going to get better at shooting basketballs. You know what I'm saying? So you got to lock in and focus on the goal. But number two, like when it's time to perform, be confident. Like why not you? You know what I'm saying? Like I teach history. So I know tons of people's backstories, like tons and tons and tons. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe Bryant, I love watching I read his book. You know, I read, you know, Showtime with the Lakers, things like that. Yo, he was not good at basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't the one. Obviously, everyone knows Michael Jordan's story about him getting cut. Like, those stories are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But they just believe, like, no, I could be him.
Yeah.
You said earlier, I could be one of them ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, so you got to lock it and you got to be confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go back to women, because women can sense things. You know what I mean? Like, don't no woman want a non-confident dude. Like,
That's facts.
Like, they can smell it on you.
Yeah.
A mile away. You're not confident. You hang your shoulders. Like, it don't matter. Like, you can have the ability, but if it don't come out your confidence, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to believe it, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, your teammates will pick that up. Your children will pick that up. Your friends will pick that up. There's something different about Matt today. You walk around, chest a little bigger, shoulders back a little bit. Like, you're confident. You that new haircut.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
That's
like
how
I
you
could
know
be
you
in
be.
a magazine.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like,
I just start running.
I could be a magazine when I get in shape up.
I promise. I just start running errands for no reason. It's like, I call my mom, like, yo, you need something? Like, I just go to ShopRite real quick for no reason. It's like, I don't even need nothing. It's like, why? I'm still go.
100%. But lock in and confidence. Like, why not you, man? It could anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I read a bunch of biographies, bro. Like, all these jokers, man. Like, it's confidence. Believe in it. Like, I didn't. You know, I didn't support Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him. But the one thing, boy, confident.
Yeah.
If nothing else, he believe it. Whatever I say is the truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you got to be.
Nah, that's facts. I remember that's one thing that stuck with me, as you always said, because I remember even on my way about to go to Ohio State in our training, he was like, yo, you just got to walk in there confident, because everybody just coming in thinking they the man. So it's like, yo, if you walk in there like thinking, yo, I don't even belong here, you already lost.
You already lost.
So it's like, yo, just having that thing of like, yo, I belong here, and I'm going to show y'all I belong here because I put the work in.
Yeah.
But I think that putting the work in, I think it's synopsis with, like, you know, confidence, like going in, knowing you put in the hard work, knowing you put the hours in. It's like, I already know I'm supposed to be here.
And like I said, God forbid it don't work out. Like, other areas of your life, if you lock in and you do the work and then you confident in its execution, like 9 times out of 10 it'll work out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you'll be successful. You apply the same type of effort and energy to every other part of your life, and you'll be good. You know, so that's what you gotta do. Lock in and be confident.
Nah, that's real. Yo, Joe, thank you, yo. You was perfect, bro. This is amazing. So I got one last thing, and it's this cup game. I don't know if you ever played it, but, you know, since you, like, fast on the field and fast in life.
It's 20 years ago. I don't know if
You know what I'm saying?
little,
You ran a 4.2, like, I don't know if you got the 4.2 in your hands too, though. So the game we gonna play, though, I need my sister to help me out. It's like we gonna have a cup. It's like the head, shoulders. She gonna call out head, shoulders, knees, toes. We gotta touch it, and then we say cup. You gotta grab the cup.
Got you.
So we're gonna do the best 2 out of 3.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And see if you still got that speed that you want to.
All right.
Yeah, let me move this so he can still hear. Like,
right. Okay. I want to be fair. I don't want to.
Hey, listen.
Whatever you have, I have to have too.
hey, Joe, listen, I don't lose that often. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Wait, hold on. All right.
So with that degree, okay, we here with it.
Yeah.
It's showing these toes. So.
Yeah, so just call, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, like,
Yeah. Doing 3 rounds, 2 rounds.
we doing, let's get to it. No, let's get 3. Yeah.
I'm going with 2. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Head.
Come on, man.
Shoulders.
Okay.
Knees.
Okay.
Toes.
Okay.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Knees.
Yeah.
Toes.
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Knees. Toes. Cup.
Listen, you gotta believe.
Yeah.
You gotta believe.
Nah, she ain't, yo,
You gotta believe it.
Yo, listen, remember.
You gotta work with confidence.
Remember,
I know I'm gonna win. Like, I can feel it.
remember what we
It
spoke
was
about.
destined. It was destined.
This is my show. Nah. All right, that was a warm up though. I'm good.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Come on.
Here we go. Head.
Yeah.
Shoulders. Knees. Toes.
Okay, you ready now?
Head.
Okay, ready.
Shoulders.
Hold on.
Knees.
Hold on, man.
Knees.
Hold on.
Knees.
Yeah.
Toes.
I'm the French,
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm ready though. I'm ready. I'm just saying. I'm ready.
I had to flinch. I had to give him a little AC. It was on point.
Here.
Hold on now.
Okay.
Shoulders.
You're close now.
Knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toes.
Okay.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Knees.
Okay.
Toes. Cup.
We got to rewind the film. I had it. I felt the whole thing. I didn't finish it though. You gotta make sure this is perfect.
Nah,
Okay, this is.
That's why I breathe. Like,
You're right. Come on.
all right, let's go. Ready?
this is what champions are made though. All right.
Toes.
I got my hair on the thing. Okay.
Y'all ready?
Oh damn, hold on.
Sorry. Toes.
We know y'all ready. Toes.
Yeah.
Okay, knees.
You know,
Shoulders.
I'm ready. See me.
Head.
Okay.
Toes.
Yo, you mad close.
Knees. Shoulders. Head. Toes. Knees. Cup.
But I had it though.
I don't know.
Yo, when you see it, I've never been that fast in my life.
You gotta grab
You see
that
how
joint.
fast I was on that.
He ain't grabbed that joint.
I had it.
Okay.
Okay, this last one. Come on, come on.
I was speeding.
Woo! All right, this for the podcast.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Knees.
Yeah.
Toes. Head. Shoulders. Knees. Toes. Toes. Head. Cup.
Everything. I felt it.
That don't count.
I timed her
It don't
rhythm
count.
up. I timed her rhythm up. I was film studying. Confidence.
I don't think that one counted. I ain't gonna lie.
I felt that one. I felt it.
I don't think that one counted, but anyways. But nah, yo, Joe, thank you for coming on here, bro.
Absolutely,
I
man.
appreciate it, man. I had mad fun.
Absolutely, bro. This is a great time.
Thank y'all for watching, yo. Please tune into the next episode. Yo, I'll see y'all, man. Peace.
Absolutely. That was fun. I didn't sound too crazy, Mom, did I? You know I be talking, but you know I'm safe, you know? But I wasn't always safe. You know?
Joe back in the weeds.
Yeah, I gotta chill out.